I'm the guy who just can't hashtag the right way. I'm hashtagging tweets nobody should even say. Hashtag indigestion, and I wanted you to know this. I just bought some sponges and they are so hashtag porous. Cruising to the hashtag forest in my hashtag Ford Taurus. People say my hashtagging behavior is wrong, and that's the reason why you hashtag this.
Hashtag dubstep at the sunset.
Hashtag beat drop, hashtag real hip hop. My friend, hashtag Ted.
Check out my hashtag food porn.
Tweeting all day long for my new hashtag iPhone.
Follow a thug on hashtag Instagram.
Hey everyone, I baked a hashtag Christmas ham.
Everybody knows hashtagging is in.
Check out my cat, hashtag follow back.
Everybody knows hashtagging is not a sin.
Hashtag for the win.
Hashtag One Direction. We got one more on it? Okay.
Yo, EO, man, you out the group, man. Can't even hashtag right.
All right, guys, I'm just going to give it a couple more minutes before we start. I just want a couple more people to log in here. You guys all hear me? Scott, you're the only face I see, so can you hear me? Okay, perfect. All right, I'm only going to show myself for a little bit, guys, because the whole time I'm on Instagram, I have to look at my phone, so I don't want you guys looking at my nose or seeing my double chin or anything like that. So I will take myself off of video in a little bit after I explain some things to you. So just a couple more minutes. Did everybody like my hashtag video? No? That's okay. All right. So I am just going to go ahead and start since this is recording, you guys. So we can go ahead and get you guys going on to your Thursday. Welcome to Instagram. I am super excited to show you guys what Instagram can do for your business. It is a little bit step up from Facebook. So if you guys are seeing success through Facebook, you guys are definitely going to see success through Instagram. I have had an exciting week this week. I had 3 agents come to me and say that the boost, the way I'm showing them to boost on Facebook has gotten them actually, I had one girl say that she's gotten 4 deals off of one boost, or clients. Another realtor said that she just is almost about to sign a deal from her land that she had. So the boost for Facebook, what I am showing you guys, actually works. So I hope that you guys are taking notes, rewatching the videos on what I am showing you, because it truly does work and it makes me excited to hear your guys' success stories. So if you have any, please shoot them over to me, because that makes me know that what I'm teaching you guys is helpful. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to make you guys successful in your business. So 8 reasons to use Instagram for your business. Let's go. There we go. All right. If you haven't joined Instagram, you're missing out on great marketing opportunities. If your business isn't on Instagram, here's why you might want to get your brand on the platform immediately. Since its inception, Instagram has proven to be a powerful marketing tool for businesses looking into expanding their presence and the visibility of their product. If you have not jumped on Instagram's bandwagon yet, that is why I am here. You guys are doing your business a great disservice, and we will jump into it and figure out what we need to do. If you still need convincing, then let's check out the 8 reasons why Instagram is continuously rising in importance and how your company can benefit. Number 1, more people are using Instagram. According to the folks at Instagram, their social media presence currently brings with it over 80 million active users. Of those millions of people, over 500 million are on the platform on a daily basis. That's huge. 500 million are logging into Instagram every single day, with 80% of them being inside of the United States, 34% of them being millennials, and 38% checking the site multiple times each day. With that many available eyeballs, there is no limit to your guys' success as a business. And you can reach as many potential clients as you can with this. It's a great platform, and as I go through these steps, you guys are going to learn why. Any size of business can thrive. With all of those users to choose from, the sky is the limit to what a business can achieve. That goes for large, well-known companies as well as smaller mom and pop shops or one-man operations such as real estate. Of course, even for the best known companies, success will not come overnight. But if a marketing team wants to get their organization on the map, they can do so by keeping an active presence and maintaining a routine of at least 1 post a day. This is how both household names like Coca-Cola and Adidas, as well as a slew of small businesses, have effectively used Instagram to thrive. This is what I've been saying in my Facebook as well. They want to see you have that presence. The more of a presence, the more clients it's going to bring. It's not going to bring you clients overnight, other than the 3 agents that I talked to this week that just boosted for $4 to $10 and they got their potential clients. So it does take a little bit of time, and as long as you're staying active, you will get those clients. I promise you that. Just wait. Is this video on the book post on your channel? Yes. Sorry, I just saw a question. Okay, number 3, stories make your business relatable. Instagram is a great way to show potential customers that you are more than just a faceless corporation. This can be done through many of the app's features, but you can really make an impression with live posts and stories. The best way to use live stories is to show behind the scenes insights into your company and the people who work there. Some examples are videos that show how products are made, videos of office employees interacting with each other, and live Q&A sessions between you and your audience. So this is a great way for to get first-time home buyers. Do a Q&A. You know, if you're getting those questions, do a Q&A on Instagram Live. I love watching Instagram stories. I watch Instagram stories more than I go through the feed. And I'm going to show you how you can be creative with those Instagram stories, because that is where your main audience is going to be, is in your stories versus your feeds. Where was I? If consumers see you as more than an entity looking to take their money, then they will be more trusting with your brand. I have said this till I was blue in the face on my Facebook posts. They want to see you guys be personal. They don't want you guys to constantly post our Wardley numbers or are just listed, are just sold. Those are there for you, yes, to post, but not every day. I don't recommend posting the Wardley by numbers every single day. People are going to get bored of that. People are going to move on to the next realtor. People are going to move on to that realtor that is showing them themselves, the life. Like it says, they want to see more than an entity. I'm not going to give my money to something that looks like a robot. That's a robot behind. That's just not who I am, and I can guarantee that that's not who most of the clients are either. So make sure you guys are showing your faces. The Q&As, the open houses, the virtual open houses, anything like that. Show them who you are. Show them your face. Show them your personality. Hashtags can increase your visibility. So if you just logged in, or if you logged in before I was playing a hashtag video, hashtags are huge in Instagram. Instagram does allow 30 hashtags per post. I do not recommend doing 30, and Instagram does not recommend doing 30 either. They say the magic number of hashtags per post is 11. 11 hashtag posts will get you the visibility that you guys need. If you look, I'll show you on some of my Wardley posts, the hashtags that I have created through Wardley. Use those, because when you see a hashtag underneath a post, you can click on that hashtag, and that's going to bring you to everybody that has used that hashtag. So if you put under Las Vegas Realtors, which I use under Wardley, use that, because if I am from Minnesota looking for a house in Vegas, and I do hashtag Las Vegas, or hashtag Las Vegas Realtors, hashtag Las Vegas Realty, anything like that, the more Wardley uses that, the more Wardley agents are going to show up underneath that. So use those hashtags. I sent out something not too long ago, or it's on my Facebook page or something like that, of all different kinds of hashtags you guys can use Monday through Friday, or I think it was Sunday through Saturday or something like that. Be creative with it. Be on the client's end of how would you be looking for a home? What hashtags would you use? So as a business on the block, you may be intimidated by the competition, but with the proper use of hashtags, you can separate your company from the herd. Hashtags are essential keywords that summarize what your post is saying. Popular Instagram hashtags such as Coca-Cola's is hashtag share a Coke. So then now when I'm drinking a Coke and I know that Coca-Cola's hashtag is share a Coke, I'm gonna sit there with my pop or soda or whatever it is on Instagram, and I'm gonna put hashtag share a Coke, because I know that that's what their hashtag is. And that's a great way to get their business out there without paying for that. It's all through hashtags. So Charmin's tweet from the seat. Well, I'm not gonna take a picture of me sitting on the seat using Charmin, but maybe me buying Charmin or something like that. Calvin Klein's is my Calvin Klein's. They've rocked the industry, become pop culture cornerstones that have made these popular companies even more recognizable and beloved. You may not be Coke or Charmin, but effective use of hashtags can do wonders to separate your business from the crowd. 5, you can effectively engage with your customers. What is better than having customers know you exist? How about the opportunity to engage with them on a daily basis? The fact is that people like to make their opinions known, especially if they like something, and Instagram is a platform for users to like, comment, and share their favorite posts. The more likes and comments you get, the more visible your company becomes. You can get more likes by taking high quality photos, using local hashtags, and partnering with other brands. So this is something, if you guys partner with Guild or Nevada State Title or whoever else, if you're using a builder, partner with them, and they have hashtags too. Use those hashtags to get them out there as well, because they're a big business as well. So you want to partner with those and use those hashtags, because the more hashtags you use that are popular, the more effective you're going to be. Mobility is king. Unlike Facebook and Twitter, which started out as a browser-based sites, Instagram was created to be an app from the start. Since 90% of time spent on mobile is spent on apps, your company should take advantage of this and make your posts accessible to viewers wherever and whenever they go via Instagram. Smartphone users tend to turn on Instagram because it has a cleaner style than the cluttered view that Facebook can create. And with engagement on Instagram being 10 times higher than on Facebook, you'll want to jump on the bandwagon. And I hope you guys all do jump on the bandwagon after today, because Instagram is the up and coming, well, it is the next best thing to Facebook. It is the best thing out there. So we want to make sure that you guys are on this platform especially. I have a TikTok that's coming up. I am probably going to cancel that because TikTok was the next up and coming app, but there is some controversy over it right now, and President Trump is trying to get it banned and all this other stuff. So I'm going to cancel TikTok because that TikTok is actually probably going to go away. So I want you guys to focus on Instagram now. You guys are going to see a lot of success with that if you follow what I am going to teach you. 7, you can keep an eye on your competitors, just like Facebook. Your company can use Instagram to keep an eye on your competitors and see how they interact with their followers. Watch carefully to find out how often they post, what they are posting, and how they engage with their followers. You can use the information you gather to better define your own personal strategy. And then the last, it offers many ways to get creative. A great benefit of the photo sharing app is the creativity it provides on Instagram. Your marketing team can go wild coming up with new ways to draw attention and add followers and new customers. I am in the process of making a few Wardley real estate GIFs on Instagram. So when you share a house or something like that, you will be able to put a GIF on your Instagram story or anything like that. And I'll show you what those are, but it just won't be Wardley. So I'm in the process of making those for you guys. So that gets our name out there a lot more. And that's something that our consumers can use to our clients. When they are showing a house with you, or if they just bought a house, they can share it. Hey, just sold, just bought this house, and then they can use like a little dancing person with Wardley sign in their hands or whatever I decide to create. So there are so many ways to get creative on Facebook. It's just ridiculous. And I am going to help you guys through it. Follow my Facebook page because that's where I will be putting a lot of this stuff for you guys. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get into Instagram. So I am going to unshare this. And then I'm going to take myself off of video here. Just hold with me just for a second. I got to get my phone up here. There we go. All right. Just one moment, guys. I'm still here. All right, so can you guys all see my screen, my phone screen? Shake your head yes, thumbs up, something. Okay, perfect. All right, so this is on your phone, your tablet. This is not gonna be able to be done through the computer like I have told you. So this is my phone, my Instagram. The only thing that you guys are gonna have a hard time with is you're not going to be able to see a cursor on where to go. So I'm going to try to navigate you as best as possible without the cursor. So we're going to open up our Instagram app, which is that top, the third one. All right, so this is going to pull up your page. So I just quick created a page so you guys could see what it's going to look like if you just created it. So this is this is Instagram. Instagram, on the left corner, you're going to see your story. This is where you guys are going to post stories. We're going to get to that in a little bit, but I just want to show you the layout. The bottom, you're going to see a home. That's going to bring you to this home screen where you guys are going to be able to see everybody you follow. The little magnifying glass is where you can click on and be able to look up other people. So say you want to follow Wardley Real Estate, that's where you would go. Unless we pop up right now, and then you could just click that follow like it says in the middle of the screen. The plus is how you're going to post on Instagram. We're going to go through all of this. So like I said, I'm just going to quick show you since we're on the screen. The heart is going to be who liked your stuff. When you get a like on one of your posts or a friend follower, it's going to show up. It's going to be a little man on there that has a plus. That means that somebody liked your page, or your heart's going to get red and it's going to say someone liked your page. And then this little guy in the right-hand corner is where you're gonna get to your page. So I want you guys to click on that little guy on the lower right-hand corner that has the little red dot on the bottom. So this is gonna be your page. So I just named it Nicole Worthy Marketing. I would recommend all of you guys having Scott at Wardley, William at Wardley, Nick at Wardley. Those are the only 3 guys I see down on my screen, so that's why I said it. So this is gonna be your guys' screen. So we wanna make sure that we have everything up to date so people know who we are, where to contact us, everything like that. So we are going to hit that edit profile you see underneath the post followers following. This is gonna be your name, your username, your website, your bio. So we're gonna hit name, and then we're just gonna put in your name, website, and then a bio. A bio, it's very short. It's not gonna be very much, so you wanna get straight to the point. I recommend putting in your website here still because it's clickable. So your website, so everything's, it's in front of everybody's eyes. I would put Wardley Real Estate. So I would put Wardley and then you could put hashtag Wardley RE, and then it's thinking because it's going to come up with my hashtag. And then I would put website, whatever you want there. So I'm just going to show you when we get out of it where it shows up. So this, you signed up underneath a personal page right away off the bat. We have to switch it over to a professional account. So you see that blue that says switch to a professional account. So we want to hit that. And then we're not going to be a creator, we're going to be a business. So we want to hit next on the business. And then this is just telling you learn about your followers, select a category. So we are real estate. And then I'm going to do company because I'm not an agent. So I'm just going to do real estate company. Then I'm going to hit next. All right, and then this just shows the email that I signed up under, and then I want people to be able to contact me. So I am gonna put in, oops, that's not even my phone number. I'm gonna put in my phone number and then your business address. Your business address should be the office that you are working out of. So Kerr, Flamingo, Green Valley, Summerlin. So you wanna put that there. And then Las Vegas, and then done. All right, so everything is filled in there. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go to next. And then this is where you can connect your Facebook page. This is where you can connect your business page. So I'm gonna connect it to my marketing page because that's where I want to be able to share through Facebook and through Instagram. So you can go ahead and you can go there. Edith, yes, I will send a slide out with instructions, everything like that after this is done. This is being taped, so it will go on to my YouTube channel tomorrow morning. So we want to hit next. All right, so it's showing that I created my profile. So you're going to see underneath that person that's supposed to be a person is showing Wardley Real Estate Marketing. And then I did a hashtag and then it's showing my address. It's only showing my address because I didn't fill in all of my bio, but it's when you use all of your bio words, it's going to show all your bio words. And I'll show you when we get over to Wardley's page. I'm just showing you because I know that this is a lot of people where you're starting at. So to add a person, you're gonna, or add a picture, not a person, you're gonna hit that plus up there by the little silhouette. You want to add your profile picture, add a profile. I just want to make sure it's not gonna. And then it's just gonna bring you to, I want to continue. It's thinking. And then there, it just pulled my Facebook picture, but you can change that just by going to that plus again and changing it. So here now we know that my profile is set up. It's underneath a business. So let's go and see what we can all do with Instagram. So when you are underneath your business account, to be able to add another account, so you can have up to 5 accounts underneath one account, if that makes sense. So when I hit that Nicole at Wardley Marketing up on top where it says the 9+, if I hit that, it's gonna bring me up to all of mine that I have on here. You can, again, only have up to 5 underneath it. So I'm gonna hit Wardley Real Estate. Oh, I'm sorry, I was gonna show you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to this, okay. So if I wanna add my personal Instagram to it too, so you hit add account, log into an existing account. So then this is gonna bring you up. So this is gonna have your personal page be dropped down on your business page and vice versa. When you log into your personal page, you'll be able to have your business page drop down as well. So this is where you just put in your personal Instagram username, email, phone number, and password, and then you would hit continue. So then that's where it shows. So this is my personal Nicole, so I can go in between each one of them. Just like that, it's super easy. So I'm able to hit any of them and I'm able to go through instead of logging in, logging out. Just like Facebook, it's easy. You see your business within your Facebook. This is how you can go ahead and go through each one of those as well. So here is Wardley. So you see that plus or that heart 2 and that person 1 that just popped up on the bottom of the screen. That's showing that 2 people liked my post and I have a new follower. So that is what's going to show up. So you hit that heart and that's going to show the activity on my Instagram. So that's going to show who started following me and who liked my photos. So then just to go back home to your main page, you hit that little home on the bottom left-hand corner, and this is my main page. So this is what you're gonna see, like your home Facebook page. So you can scroll and see whoever, so everybody that I'm following, I will see all of their stuff. All right, so up on top is your stories. This is where I see stories. So I'm showing that I have a story, and then the person next to me has a story. We're gonna get into that in a little bit. I just wanna show you guys now how to post on Facebook, or Instagram, I'm sorry. So to post onto my page, I'm gonna hit that little plus sign in the middle on the bottom. And then I'm gonna pick a post that I wanna post. So we'll just do this one. Is your household starting to feel like this? Need more space? Call me, let's fix it. Something funny, showing our personality, not that we're boring old people that just constantly post our Wardley by numbers. So then we're gonna hit, so you're gonna see this little underneath where it says need more space, call me. You see the little infinity sign, and then you see the little collage picture, and then you see something, little boxes. So if you hit the infinity, it's just a boomerang. A boomerang is something that I don't ever use, so I wouldn't even worry about that. The collage, if you want to make a collage of different kinds of posts, you'd go ahead and you would hit that collage, and then you'd create your layout. The next one over is if I want to add multiple pictures to this post. So then they would be able to swipe their finger across and they'd be able to see multiple different posts. So then it would do that. And then on the bottom, it's going to put little circles by each photo. And that's going to show which ones I want to choose. At this time, I don't want to choose any, but just this one. So I'm going to hit next. And then it's going to show filters if you want to change the filters. Hit next. Here's our captions. So I'm gonna say, need more room. And then this is where you guys put in your hashtags. So I am gonna put in hashtags. So a lot of them are gonna come up because I already used them. So Worthy Real Estate. And it's up to, or you can do up to 30, but I do recommend 11 or close to 11. So then just whatever you guys feel it's relating to. So I'm just going to put need more space. Las Vegas. Oops. Las Vegas Realtors. And then whatever else. I'm not going to show you all 11, but do 11 of them. And then you can tag people. You can add your location. So I can add that I'm at Worthy Real Estate. And then I'm going to hit share. And then there now it is posting to my page. So now people can sit there and like it, share it, whatever they want to do. So this is how you like. So you see that little heart on the bottom that I just highlighted. That's how I'm liking someone else's post. The little blimp, I'm going to comment. And then the arrow is a share. So I can share it to my story. I can share it to any of these people that I follow. So Alberto, Nick, any of those that I can go ahead and I can share it to them. Another thing I'm going to show you while we're on this is you can repost. Just like Facebook, you can share. And I'm going to show you how you can share. So I'm going to go to my home page. So I'm going to hit that home. And then I'm just going to find something that somebody else posted. Home. There we go. So Nick just posted the just listed 24 minutes ago. So I want to share that onto my onto my Instagram. Instagram, you do need another app to repost, and I just use the repost app, and I'm going to show you that. So I'm going to hit those 3 dots by Nick's name, and then it's going to say report, copy link, share to, turn on post notifications, mute, or unfollow. Well, I don't want to unfollow Nick because I want to see what Nick is posting. I want to copy the link because I want to repost this on my page. So I'm going to hit copy link, and then you're going to go out of Instagram, and then the repost right next to my Instagram, that is going to be my repost that I am going to repost it. So when I hit that, top page, so I have 2 of Nick's. So the one that I just copied and pasted is on the top. So I'm going to hit that. So this is showing that I'm going to share it. So I want to repost it. So it says on the bottom, you can schedule it or you can repost it. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to repost it. And then now I have the choice to repost it on my story, or if I want to repost it on my feed. I want to post it on my feed, so I'm going to hit repost on feed, and then hit the feed. And then this is going to show you that, are you sure that this is the thing that you want to share? Yes, so I'm going to hit next, next. And then here on the right caption, all you do is hold down. And then it's going to say paste. Oh, can you guys see my screen still? I was going to say something happened when I hit paste. Let me go ahead and share my screen again. There we go. Okay, so I just held down right here and then it said paste. So where it says repost from Nick, so it's showing that I'm reposting from him and to give them a call. If you want to go ahead and you want to put your own phone number here, you can put your own phone number. So you can delete it, put your own phone number. Hit OK. And then here you can add your location. So I want to add my location and then share. So then now that's going to show that I shared it onto my page from Nick's page. So if you see something that I posted on the Wardley Real Estate Instagram, you can share just like you can share through Facebook. So you don't have to think about what you're going to post on Instagram. You can go ahead and just share it that way. So that is good there. Up on top is our stories. This is what I'm talking about. Show your personality, show whatever you want. So you just go ahead and you hit that up there on the top, your story. Oh, sorry. This is the story that I did. So down on the bottom, it's going to show that 10 people saw it. Come on, it doesn't stay up very long. So when I hit that 10 people, it's going to show me the back end. So it's going to show me how many impressions that post got or that story got, how many people navigated, how many people pushed the back button, how many people put forward, and how many people exited it without watching the full run through of it. So to add to your story, oops, this way. It's not letting me. I'm trying to delete this so I can show you guys what it looks like from here. Just one moment. All right. So up on the left-hand corner where the story is, there's going to be a plus button. So you just go ahead and hit that plus. Oh, I don't want you guys to see me like that. Then you go into your pictures and whatever you want to share on your story. So let's just do this one. You're already paying for mortgage, it's just not your own, it's time. So that's what I'm gonna do. Up here on the right-hand corner, you're gonna see the arrow, the smiley face, all that stuff. So you're probably wondering what the heck that means. So, oh, why does it keep kicking me out, guys? There we go, sorry. Okay, so the little down arrow is just gonna be that you're gonna download it to your phone if you want to do that. The little guy there, it's gonna put filters on it. So this is any filter that you want on the bottom to be able to create. So if you want to change it like that, I don't think you wanna see that, hearts, whatever you want, you guys can pick, you don't have to. I wanna keep this like this because I like it. So I'm gonna hit done. The next little guy up there, the square smiley face, this is where I was showing you guys that is the gifts. You can put your location. So I'm gonna put a location, I'm gonna put Wardley Real Estate on there. So when people see this, they're gonna be able just to click on that Wardley Real Estate and it's gonna show them our address. So you can mention people with the @sign, you can put hashtags, you can put this gifts down here. So this is what I was talking about. So I'm gonna add some Wardley ones to this. So if I hit sold, you'll see what I mean. Let's see. There was one company that I have here. Like right here. So this one's Classified Realty Group closing day. So I'm going to make a couple Wardley Real Estate ones so you guys would be able to use those. So if you don't want this, all you do is hold on to it, drag it, and delete it. Other things you guys can do is add polls. Add polls. Everybody loves our polls because they want to make sure that they feel important and they want interaction. They want to be involved. So you can do polls on this. So you can ask a question. Do you rent or own? Or are you ready to buy a home? Or whatever questions you want to ask, you can go ahead and do that. And then they can click on it and then you're going to get results on what your clicks are. Questions, you can ask questions. So, oh, excuse me. So ask me a question. So you can change this, so then your type of question, ask me any question about real estate. Okay, and then we hit done. So then now that's on my story. So anybody that sees my story is going to be able to type in a question. So then it turns into a Q&A. And you can get clients that way. If you see people asking the right questions about, you know, what properties do you have in this area or whatever. So this is a really good one to put on probably, I would say twice a week. I would do an ask me a question about real estate or ask me a question about the Summerlin area, the Henderson area, whatever it may be. I would recommend doing this twice a week because it is going to really engage your clients. Clients love to be known. They love to put in their input. They love to do all of that stuff. So whatever you guys can do to get that engagement with them, I would do it. Let me see if there's anything other here. People love to do quizzes. They love to do this little thing. Do you like this house? And then they drag this thing, this little heart thing, and tell you how much they love it. So just play around with that. You can add as many as you want, obviously. It's showing a lot. And then you just hit send to, and that's going to send right to your stories. If you want to add anything anymore, you can sit there and type, hit that. And I'm just going to discard it because I don't think Wardley wants all that stuff on their Instagram. All right, get out of here. Okay, so now we're back to this page. So now I am going to bring you in to go to my home, or I'm sorry, go to that little circle on the bottom right-hand corner to go into your profile. This is going to be the last thing that I'm going to show you before we end for today because I think I've had you guys on here for quite a while. So here I'm going to show you guys how to show your insights or see the insights of how it's working. First off, I want to show you quick this underneath edit profile promotions insights. It has a plus new and highlights. This is where you can click and then anything that you post into your stories, you can save. So then people can be able to go onto your profile and see past stories. So you just hit one of those and then next. And then you can put, if you want to put sold homes or Henderson homes, Summerlin homes, if you want to do, you know, whatever you want to do, categorize them however you want to, and then it's going to show up there. So then people, when they go to your profile, they're able just to hit that. If you see, oh, Summerlin homes, well, let me see what he has in Summerlin. Or virtual open houses. These are the virtual open houses he has coming up. And then they can just click on it and then it's going to show them. See, this was just my little gift thing that I put on, you know, just some little guy dancing. Show little fun things like that. Okay. Last thing. So we are going to go to the top 3 little lines up on top and we're going to go into the insights. Into the insights is going to show you what's working, what's not working. So it's going to show that from July 2nd to July 9th, this is how many people that have seen my post, how many times it's been in front of people's eyes. So it's showing, you know, so you see the 60, you see the 53, 50, 40. So I'm showing that what I'm posting is working. Granted, I don't have a big following right now. Stay tuned tomorrow. There is going to be a new giveaway for you guys. I'm not sure how much of a gift card we're going to be giving away, but it's going to be to like all of our Instagram posts. So make sure you stay with that. So then you can go up to activity. Activity is going to show you what kind of activity has been on my page. So right here, it's showing me that Tuesdays looks like it reaches the most people. So that means that I want to probably add another post there on Tuesdays because it's showing that that's when people are most engaged. Impressions, it's showing that I got in front of 304 people, and then just your profile visits when it was. Audience, this is where you can see your audience. You can't learn more about who's following you until you have 100 followers. So like this page so I can sit there and I can see that. Another thing is promotions. So how I got to that, I just kind of went to it. Sorry, I lied. promotions is my last thing I'm going to show you guys, because I want to show you guys how to promote your page. So edit profile, we're going to go to promotions, hit promotions. We're going to choose a post that we want to promote. So I want to promote that I was in the office on Flamingo office on Tuesday, and it was great. I got someone out of her house for the very first time since COVID. So that was super exciting. So I wanted to share how we're being safe and all that other stuff. So this is going to show, where do I want to send people? Do I want to send them to my profile, my website, or a direct message? I wouldn't choose profile, because they can go to your profile. All it's going to do is boost your likes, get your likes up, which you can do in the very beginning if you have 1 or 2 likes. That is up to you, but more, we want people to go to your website or direct message you. So in this case, I want people to go to my website. So then this is just going to show that it's going to bring them to wardley.com. Yes, that's what I want. So I'm going to hit next. So that will be where your website is. All right, so special requirements, just like Facebook, we do need to have special requirements on, because we are in the housing promotion. So we want to hit that. That is something that has to be recommended, or else your posts are going to get denied. Just like Facebook, you have to have that, or else it's going to get denied. So we want to make sure that we select housing. And then here we can do automatic. We can have Instagram go ahead and choose our audience for us, or we can target, just like the back end of Facebook. So I want to make sure that my post gets in the correct hands. Like I said, you can get happy and see that 1 million people are going to see your post, but those 1 million people are just people that have a cell phone, that are people that are just looking at Instagram. I don't want that. I want to make sure that my post gets in front of the right eyes at the right time. So I want to be able to target. Well, I already chose a target. Let me see if it's going to let me. It's not. Okay. Anyway, so target here. Let me see if it will do it on my other profile, because I did not set that up yet. My new one. Okay, so promotions. So we're going to create. Oh my gosh. Let me quick post something here. Bear with me. Sorry, guys. I want to show you from your end so you guys are seeing it the correct way. So now I can hit promotions. So now I'm going to hit that promote that. Create promotion. I want to bring them to my website. All right, so special requirements. Yes, I'm housing. It's still not letting me. Why is it doing boats and more? Because I'm a boat person up in Minnesota. Anyway, so right here is going to show you guys where you guys can target. Your men, women, age, where you want to target, what category, everything like that. So then we're just going to hit next. And then this is where you're going to hit your budget. My budget is $1 a day for 4 days. I only spend $4. If you've been to mine, so $4. So that is going to show that it's going to reach potential of 2,900 people. Not bad for $4. So we're going to hit next after somebody just liked my post. Okay. All right. So this is just you're going to review your promotion, destination, audience, budget, and then your payment, where you want, how you're going to pay for it. You can pay. Okay, you can pay your American Express, Visa, or you can connect to PayPal. To be able to pay for those, that's where you put it in, and then you hit create promotion. So when you hit that create promotion, that promotion is going to go in front of the eyes that you chose. So we want to make sure that we are specific on where we want to have that promotion go. I am going to try to figure out why I cannot change this. Where my audience. I'm not sure why they're not letting me change my audience. If I we shouldn't have to be able to only do, oh, there we go. So my location. So I want to do Las Vegas, and then you can do multiple. So you can do North Las Vegas. Come on, I saw you. There we go. Henderson, remember, we don't care about that number that's up on top, that 1.3 million. I don't want my ad to be in front of 1.3 million people, because that's targeting little 18-year-olds that can't afford a house. So then I'm going to hit done. Interests. Okay, so if I have that house on the golf course, I'm going to hit I want to do golfers. So I'm going to hit golf course, golf club. Seeing that number is going down, which I want, because that number up there is making sure that I am targeting those correct people. Golf Digest, Golf Magazine, whatever, PGA. You know, if you have a camp, if you have that great boat garage or camper garage, target those people. So I'm going to hit done, and then the age, gender. See, so if I hit Instagram, just go ahead and generate it for me. Look at their age that they're going to generate it, 13 years to 65 years. I don't want my ad to get in front of 13-year-olds. What are they going to do with that? So I want to change it. So I'm going to change it to 25. 25, people are starting to get married, starting to think about houses, everything like that. So I'm going to hit done. See, now that number went from 1.9 down to 350,000. 350,000 is still a huge number, but at least I know that it is in the correct hands. So then I'm going to hit done. Oh, I have to add a name, sorry. Add a name. So I'm going to put golf course house or golf course home. So then I know every time I have a home on that golf course, I can go ahead and I can hit that instead of the boats and more. If I had that home with that boat garage or close to, I don't even know what lakes are around here, Lake Las Vegas or the lakes or anything like that. So then I can choose which one I want to do. So then I can create another one I can do for the campers, the hunters, the whatever it is around here. So then you just hit next, and then this is where you're going to do your budget, your duration, and everything like that. And then there you go, your payment, and then you create your post, and then it's going to get in front of all of those golfers in Las Vegas, North Las Vegas, and Henderson. It's not going to get in front of the 13-year-olds, the hunters, the campers, or anything like that. So we know that it's going to be in the right hands, in front of the right eyes, and everything like that. So with that said, that is all I have to show you for Instagram. I hope you guys found it to be beneficial and lots of information and everything like that. So I am going to go ahead and I am going to take questions. So I see our stories, live videos, and existing videos. It looks like they can be pictures too. Yes, stories can be anything. They can be a video or they can be a picture. So if I go to my story, so down here, it's going to show if I want to be live. So if I am doing a live video of a home, I can sit there and I can do that. Create, you can create anything that you want. Normal is you can take a picture of yourself. The boomerang is, so if I go, so I'm taking a picture now. So that's what a boomerang is just kind of showing a quick picture of something. So I can sit there and I can hit that. And then on my story, done. So then now if I go to my story, that's what's going to show. So you can do a still picture or you can do a video, anything like that. All right, can you post from your laptop? You cannot post from your laptop. The only places you can post are from a phone or from a tablet, unfortunately, because Instagram made itself to be an app and not a website. So they want to be strictly app driven. So that's why they do make sure. I even tried to download the app on a computer or laptop, but that's not the type of app they are. They are the phone and the tablet. Can I give you guys my YouTube channel? Yes, I will send that out in a little bit. How to upload a video. So that would just be the exact same way. So if you have a video on your iPad or iPhone, you would just hit that little plus at the bottom, and that pulls up my whole camera roll. So if you have your video, see right here, oh, shoot. Those are my two boys. One's 15 and one's 16, or 14 and 16. And my 14-year-old, since we've been here, grew 6 inches. So I had to show Grandma and Grandpa how tall he was. So right here, so here's a video that I took of coming into my area, because my mom and dad's obviously were the only people down here. They live in Minnesota, so I was just showing them the entrance to my house at the lakes. So then you just go ahead and you hit next. Oh, I don't want to do my boys. Just wait, I'm going to cancel. So then I'm going to take my boys off because they were number 1 and 2. So I'm going to take them off. So I just hit their picture. So now it's going to show that I'm only doing my video. So then I'm going to just go ahead and hit continue. And then next on the top. And then here's, I can write my caption about it. So I can just put entering the lakes. And then do your hashtags, your 12 hashtags. Again, I'm not going to go through, or 11. I'm not going to go through all 11. And then I was at the lakes, Las Vegas, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put that in, and then I'm going to share. So it's just going to think. Okay, anyway, it's thinking, and it will post. So I'm just going to go through the other ones. Large videos. My large videos won't go. Is there a limit? When I hit that post, Sandy, so here's next, it's going to show that it's a short video or a long video. A long video is just, it's going to upload it to the IGTV. So then you just hit that instead, and then hit continue. And then that will be your long video. And then you can just go ahead and hit next. And then it will automatically do that. Let me see if a business page says it. Usually right by your promotions, insights, and contacts is an IGHT or whatever it was. That's on a personal. I don't see it here. I'll get back to you. If that doesn't work for you, Sandy, just let me know. And then, oh, right there. Where am I? And then plus. And then that's where you can upload your video. So those are all my videos. And then I can upload whatever I want. So how I got to that. So I went to that little magnifying glass, and then I hit that IGTV. Oh, lost it again. It's coming. All right, and then that will bring you to the plus. You hit that plus, and then that will bring you to all your videos. So let me know if that works for you, Sandy. All right, where did my chats go? William, what if your video is on your desktop? Then you can transfer it over to your iPad or your Kindle Fire or your phone. I can go ahead and I can Zoom you on a call personally if you want to see that. Or actually, I will probably do a short 30-second video on my YouTube. So I can show you guys how to do that. And that's what I'm going to start doing, is doing these little tidbits. I'm going to start a video because I think you guys should see me when I'm explaining this stuff. There. So I will do a little 30-second kind of video on to show you how to do that. So any more questions? No? All right. Well, I thank you guys for all coming. And again, I hope you guys learned something new. Just wait, Sandy. Yes, yes. AirDrop should work. It should work. I will show you different ways on how we can get that over. So you guys, so no matter, I mean, people use so many different options for Dropbox or anything like that. Whatever you have, then we can get it over to your phone and then you can upload it that way. So we are good there, good with questions. I hope you guys all learned something today. This will be sent out tomorrow on my YouTube channel, so then everybody has my YouTube channel, and you guys will be able to follow that, follow my little videos, plus all of these videos as well. So thank you very much, and you guys have a great weekend. Bye, guys.